Hey, what's up? This is Todd Smith. I'm back with another video. In this video, I want to speak about no one caring. How nobody cares about your music. How, even beyond music, no one cares about your art, your content creation, your music, your creative projects. What to do when no one seems to care and is kind of bringing you down. We all enter the creative field, on our own ground. I believe we enter because we love creating. But ultimately, I feel if no one really likes what you do at all, it can be very hard to keep going. And I understand that. Some people put others down. They're saying, what, you only do it for money? What, you started this for money? And I don't really feel that's fair. You don't have to be searching for a huge payday in a, get rich situation. And you don't have to only care about money just to care about some feedback and to keep you motivated. I think it's natural for people to want other people to enjoy what they create. And after years and years and years and years and years of doing it, if no one's listening to you, I can understand how you can get, kind of angry or disrupted and maybe even give up. And I want to kind of give a few tips on if you happen to be getting frustrated because no one cares. These are just a few tips I can give you. One is the most obvious and probably ones that other people are going to tell you is just focus on evolving your art. Caring too much about what other people think is going to obviously take away from your creative push and just you creating because your energy is going into other places. So if you just evolve your art, work on your art. Number 2 is to really get social. Use all aspects of social media. Use parts of social media that other people don't use. Take the mountain goat path and find something unique. Because one of my favorite lines is, you're never going to find a treasure in a spot already dug. Go out there and explore and get social and introduce yourself to people. Use networks. Use everything you can use. Use new and evolving networks. Every person you interact with and get working with is a possible person who will be interested in your work. So many people just release a song, just post it. Getting social is more than just spam posting your stuff online. You need to go in there and interact. Go there and talk to people. Jump into other people's posts and have conversations. Don't just spam a link. Build up a conversation to where you can share a link and have it more of a personal situation. So it's more likely that people will actually click on it and listen to it. Between the couple times I used SoundCloud, I saw a huge difference between the time I used SoundCloud and used no outside resource, like no Facebook, no YouTube, and nothing else to really pull people in. And then compared to the time I used it and I was using other sources of media to pull people towards my SoundCloud. Again, this must go beyond just spamming. You must put yourself out there. You must interact. You must be a real person. A really big artist or a producer or a content creator or anyone who's already made it, you most of the time they're not having time to comment, to create conversations, to go in there and start from the ground up because they're so busy and they're already so big. But the thing is, when you're starting at the ground bottom, you need to take that time. You need to have those conversations. You need to have that interaction. Number 3 is, and probably the most important one, and this is an evolution of getting social. If you really want people to start getting into your work and you have something that you feel is getting looked over, you've spent that time, you've spent the years evolving, you have a craft that you truly feel that people, even if it's a small niche of people, will cling to, create a community. This is pushing getting social to the next level and is the ultimate way to get people interested in your work. When you create a community and the community actually takes off, you become the forefront of that community. This increases who sees you and your interactions online, increases the amount of people who are getting interested in you directly, and people who are have more of a chance of getting interested in your work. And when you're building a community, these people see you working for them. So they know you're real. They know you're driven. They know They have more reason to support you, maybe even beyond your music. So building a community will get people interested in your music, people interested in just supporting you, people interested in just supporting your personality. You're going to get support from various ends of the spectrum. I truly believe that from ground zero, building a community and being at the forefront of that community and being active and making a good community is one of the best ways you can gain momentum from the bottom. But that takes a lot of work. That takes a lot of grind because you really have to put time into that community. You have to put effort into those interactions. You can't just spam your content and go, which so many people do, as you know, online. I started what is now the biggest Facebook group for synthesizer music. When I created it, when I started it, I never thought we'd grow into what is the biggest synthesizer group on Facebook. Today it is, and I'm proud of it. Good reason of why I have so much momentum in my work and my channels. Again, I'm not a big dog player. I'm not like Snoop Dogg. I ain't chilling here on my yacht. But the fact is I do have a lot of momentum, and I'm happy of this momentum, and this momentum keeps me driven to go forward. And that is critical to create that circle of motivation, success. Because you need the motivation to keep going forward, and you need the success to step on that cornerstone, that step to move up to next. Because if you never hit any point of success, you're never motivated to keep pushing forward, and it's very easy to either stick in this stale rotation or just straight fall out. So that is my best advice for anyone who feels they're stagnant, they're losing hope, they're losing drive in any type of art. Push your art forward, get social, build a community. Do those 3 things, and you will start gaining momentum. Until next time, stay positive, stay creative, support each other, and peace.